Antisocial Butterflies, I am back. I took 2 weeks off because I'm gonna tell you, this bitch has been busy. I have had so much going on. I've literally had like zero energy and I just keep pushing through. And finally I've given myself a wee bit. Yes, a wee bit, because we're gonna speak Gaelic and all things Irish because of St. Paddy's Day this week. I'm finally giving myself a little bit of time to chill, and I was like, you know what? I gotta record an MF episode. Not that you guys miss me much, but it's like I feel like I owe it to myself, to my 3 viewers each and every day. But in 2 weeks, we've had so much going on. So first and foremost, the thing I actually care about is what's happening overseas in Ukraine. It has been extremely devastating, to say the least, to watch the news and see all of the completely innocent lives that are being lost at the hands literally of one man. It's not even the whole Russian government or the Russian citizens. It is 100% Vladimir, little Vladdy Daddy Putin, who is such a bitch, first and foremost. I just hope that, karma comes back to him in multiple rounds of bullets to his dome very soon. Am I gonna get banned from the internet from saying that? I mean, I'm just saying what everybody else is thinking, but don't ban me, YouTube. No, but it's just so crazy. And just what's even crazier is to think about in different areas of the world, especially here in the good old US of A, people are vandalizing Russian restaurants and harassing Russian people that live here that are Americanized. Why? We did the same thing with COVID, that you're attacking Asian people because you think that they were somehow, living in New York City their entire life, but just look the part of being Chinese. You're gonna attack them thinking that they're the ones that created this fucking pandemic. It's just the stupidity that gets me. And education is super important, and people are just fucking stupid. So education is key, number one, and we need to really focus on that. So anytime you ever fucking complain about your tax dollars, just know that your tax dollars are going into schools where future generations beneath you can actually have a chance to learn about society and humanity and educate themselves about current events, history, all world events. Because come on, you're going to attack Chinese people because of COVID. You're going to attack Russian people when they have nothing to do with this goddamn special operation. Come on. Go off yourself at this point. If you're really that concerned about harming somebody else's life, go harm your own. That's it. But besides that, I really can tell you that as busy as I've been, I've with work especially, I've met some incredible people over the last couple weeks, and everybody has a story to tell, and it's been super positive and super nice. Met a gentleman who I helped in his house. His wife had a stroke and she's recovering, so he hired me to assist him with cleaning out his garage in order for a home conversion. I've met somebody that is phenomenal. She's disabled, has founded her own dance company, and is really bringing the art of dance through to other people, educating them, but also having people of different ability sets, whether it's vision impaired, hearing impaired, or physically disabled, different ways, getting them to dance and really being part of a movement, which I think is beautiful. I've had people moving, I've had people that just needed my assistance, so I've been super busy with work, which is amazing, and I've been light and refreshed, it's just great, that I've met some really kind people. And then today, I finally decided to go be a little social. So my brother and I were driving around, and this truck behind me decides that he wants to keep screaming. And it's a nice day, so my window open. Fuck you, freaking out because he thinks I cut him off. No, I didn't. I was merging, and he has an anger issue, and so I just being so passive, like wave to him, because like normally the road rage in me would have been to scream back at him, flip him off, beat my horn, but we were stuck in bumper to bumper traffic. So I was like, let me actually not be a masshole right now and scale back on what I need to do as a human in a traffic situation. And normally I would like pop off, but then I was just like in my rearview mirror, and he's like, fuck you want me to fucking punch you in the face? I'm like, yes, knowing that my brother is in the seat next to me, totally unaware of what's happening. I'm like, yeah, come punch me. Well, that pussy ass bitch did not get out of his truck, and my brother was like ready to like potentially throw hands if this guy did anything, and I'm like, no, he's a fucking loser, just let him be. So he's definitely one of those people that will bitch about paying their taxes and is not educated and is a Trump supporter. I could already read that off of his like cigarette smoking, anger management needing self, that, education's important, and he probably is a Vladdy Daddy supporter. So there's that. But anyway, we're gonna talk about shit that like we don't care about, but it's being forced upon us. Kim and Kanye. Like, take us out of the group chat. Don't consider us family. We don't want to hear about your family drama all on the interweb, right? So I had a discussion with somebody about a week and a half ago, and he was telling me that he just feels like this is all a publicity stunt for Kanye's new album and for his Netflix documentary, all this bullshit, right? I don't care if this is publicity for Kanye, if this is publicity for Kim and their new Hulu special. I don't care what it's for. What Kanye is doing is 100% absolutely ridiculously insane. This is so damaging. People that go so hard for him and they're like, he's just trying to get his family back. This man is a walking psychopath, narcissist, and to fall into his narrative, even though he's claiming everybody else has a narrative, if anybody is to justify what he is doing and literally is like, oh, Kim's a good woman, but then we'll sit there and bash her boyfriend and use his children as pawns. None of this is healthy. I come from a household of divorced parents, and I will tell you, my dad was extremely unhealthy and was a psychopath. So I see it and I recognize it, and I'm like, oh my God, I went through the same thing. North and I are like twins. No, we're definitely not. But that poor girl is like being dragged through because she's the oldest. And Kanye is a narcissist, and there's no justification for what he's doing. So I don't care that my friend was telling me it's all, promo for his thing and this is how you get attention. He is a household name. Kanye is a household name. People are going to know about him if he has new work coming out. But the way that he is like so unhinged and popping off on social media is like really frightening. And he has so many fans that are backing him that if something happens to Pete Davidson, it's clear retaliation from like a Kanye fan, that they're gonna think it's like, okay, because Kanye is like basically making music videos about killing people and talking shit about people. Like, it's not okay. None of what you're seeing is okay. Go to court. Stop firing or getting fired by your lawyers and deal with this in court. Like, it is fucking disgusting. Ugh. I just had to take a brief moment because like there's just so much to talk about, because literally in like 2 weeks this man has like popped off all over social media and like is like, mental health really is a fucking curse, and this man just like excuses his behaviors and thinks nothing of it, and he's like, oh well, so and so gave me advice, or DL Hughley is this, or Skeet Davidson. Like, first of all, you're like in your mid-40s. Grow the fuck up. Okay? Deal with this. How are you going to say you want your family back when you're literally alienating them and, posting your children's school on the internet and then claiming that you're keeping your kids safe and that you're such a great dad? And in your head, you probably think you are. And with your children, I hope that you are. But like, I'm way too wrapped up in this because it is being forced upon us. And I just can't keep up with the Kardashians, It's a tiring job. Nobody wants to do it. We're all stuck doing it. And it's just got to quit, Like Tristan and Khloe, another Kardashian family saga. where Tristan has openly told Marley Nichols, his third baby mama, that he was engaged to Chloe and wanted absolutely nothing to do with her, the baby's a mistake, this and that. Sir, it takes two to tango, it takes two to make a baby. Wrap it up. And like, how are you gonna be like, oh, well, you know, why are you out here having a baby by an engaged man? Sir, you're an engaged man. How about you stop cheating and make babies with other people? Be loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. You know, it's just disgusting. Men ain't shit, okay? You know who also, I don't even know why I'm talking about this, who recently got divorced and is trying to stay relevant, and I'm like, I didn't even know. Hulk Hogan. Like, when did he get divorced from Linda? I think I knew that, but like years ago. And who is this new mystery woman? And they've now gotten divorced, and now he's dating somebody else. First of all, the thought of like Hulk Hogan, like dating him, sleeping in the same bed as him, that's like Dog the Bounty Hunter status. Like, no, who thinks that either one of them are attractive? They're definitely Trump supporters. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about at this point. I'm just rambling on. You know, it's because I haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks. And I don't have an interview this week, and I haven't really prepared. I'm looking like a scrub today. I was like, let me just sit down and like record this while I have a brief moment to like just think about my life. Queen of the South has aired in every other fucking country except for the US on Netflix. I already have it on Amazon Prime, so I can just continue to watch it over and over again. But I don't think until April 7th it's coming here, so I was all hyped up to then be robbed of the one free night that I had to binge watch the other night. So I'm sad. But I love the Queen of the South cast and that show, so it's okay. I can wait another, 3 weeks. But yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I mean, hopefully I'll be back next week and I'm not like too busy to like abandon you guys again. It was a long 2 weeks. I missed you guys. Oh, another fucking thing I don't care about, and then I'm gonna sign off. Tom Brady. I really don't care about Tom Brady unretiring. Maybe it's because Kim Kardashian told everybody to get off their fucking ass and go to work. So he was like, oh my God, I must listen to her and let me unretire. I don't care. I've never been a fan of Tom Brady. I always think he's like such like a wuss. He's like, I'm so delicate. I just want to see him get sacked on the field and like injured. That's my number one. Because it's like you need to like be rough and play football, and I just feel like there's this giant bubble around the quarterback that they're like, oh, greatest player alive. Everybody else gets injured on the field. You should too. You shouldn't have any special treatment. And also another reason why I don't like him, besides the fact that I'm like, everybody thinks he's cute and he's not. He has a butt chin. I don't like it. I'm over it. But he has a gym here in Boston, the TB12 gym, and at the beginning of the pandemic, I've talked about this before if you guys pay attention to my episodes at all, his gym took out pretty much just under $1 million of a PPP loan to keep the gym afloat during this time, and I just thought it was a really poor taste that they did that, not even needed, just because you're on Boylston Street. I don't think your rent is that high. I think you'll be fine. And the fact that he, days later ended up buying like a multi-million-dollar yacht. I'm like, sir, I know it's like a business thing and your personal finances are like two different things, but like truthfully, if you realize that your company was going to be taking up PPP loans, like why wouldn't you just invest more money into your company? And why are you going to then rely on the government to do that? Because they're never going to pay it back, and then you're buying multi-million-dollar thing. Like that just didn't sit well with me. I think Tom Brady's a bitch. I am a Patriots fan because I live here in Massachusetts, but I really don't care about him. Never have, never will. So him unretiring has zero effect on my life. I just wanted to bitch to you guys. And with that being said, my shit talking is over for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back sometime soon. And that's that. I'll see you guys later. You know, like, subscribe, follow. Don't stalk me, but like definitely go on and like 82 of my posts. You know, share me. Yeah, that's it. All right. Peace, motherfuckers. See you next week.